Oh, what a beautiful afternoon. Oh, what a beautiful day. Do you have a favourite time of the day? Do you have a time when your body seems to work more effectively, or your brain seems to function at its best, or you just have a favourite time? Now, I don't, because I love first thing in the morning when the sun's coming up. I love last thing in the afternoon when the sun's going down. This particular time of the day is really exciting for me because I aim as often as possible, to get outside, of course, and today I'm going in the garden. And I'm asking you the personal question, and it's a very personal question. Do you have the energy, vitality, enthusiasm and excitement to be able to go and do all the things that you want to do, regardless of what time of the day it is, regardless of what day it is? And the reason I ask that question, a lot of people say they don't function very effectively on Mondays, but they're much better on Fun Day Fridays. Really? What if you didn't know what day it was and you just enjoyed every single day? What if you could do everything that you wanted to do because you had the energy, enthusiasm and excitement to do it? And I always use the 3 E's. If you need energy, enthusiasm and excitement for life, where does it come from? How do you create it? And obviously people use lots of different devices, pharmaceuticals, actions to try and have energy, enthusiasm and excitement for life. So people drink coffee, they drink energy drinks, they take cold showers, they gamble, they smoke drugs, they take drugs, they go shopping, they have sex. There's a whole heap of ways to try and get your body to go and do the things that you want it to do, or to energize your body. But a lot of those, unfortunately, a lot of those actions, a lot of those choices to give yourself energy, enthusiasm and excitement for life produce horrible side effects. So gambling can be very debilitating for a family. Taking recreational pharmaceutical drugs all have major side effects that can have serious effects on your health. If you're addicted to shopping, so you go shopping to try and make yourself feel good and create energy for your life. Unfortunately, a lot of people spend money that they don't have, and they end up in financial challenge because they're trying to feel good by going shopping, whether it's online or going to the shopping mall. Alcohol is a very dangerous toxin if it's used to try and make your life better. And alcoholism for a lot of people has destroyed their lives, the lives of their family. And I'm not aiming to be negative, but I've got the positive outcome, the positive solution that it seems that I'm not sure where we get caught up in that. I've got to drink, I've got to take drugs, I've got to smoke, I've got to gamble, I've got to go shopping to feel good. When the ultimate thing that goes on, the feel-good thing, is that our brain needs changing. The chemistry in our brain has to change for us to feel better. And the ultimate game changer, the ultimate brain changer, the ultimate change of brain chemistry comes from forcing that to happen. And your body's got a system that's created to make sure that if you need to get away from a threat, get away from stress, or turn and fight stress, if you need energy, enthusiasm and excitement to stay alive and to feel good, your body will produce that for you. It's called epinephrine, adrenaline, cortisol. It's the catecholamine system that your body goes into when it's under threat. Now, that can come from stress, which is why a lot of people take drugs, and why they smoke, and why they get drunk, and why they gamble, and why they go shopping, because they're under stress and they're trying to get rid of that stress. But ultimately, that change of brain chemistry can happen immediately when you do high intense activity. And I don't like to call it exercise, because a lot of people think that exercise at 10 seconds of high intense activity where you get really puffed is the same as going for a walk or doing a 45-minute class or doing some kind of physical activity where you're outside in the fresh air and sunshine, which is awesome. But ultimately, if you want to get fit and you want to get strong, is it possible that you need to do that at 100% effort? And the reason I ask that question is that 100% effort system is the one that produces the brain chemistry change. You don't get a rush of adrenaline, epinephrine, noradrenaline, norepinephrine, cortisol if you're going for a walk. You don't get that big rush of high-intensity neurotransmission when you don't put your body under stress, or if your body isn't under stress. We get those high levels, and what those chemicals produce, of course, is high blood pressure, high resting heart rate, high blood fat levels, high blood sugar levels, so that we've got everything that we need to fight and flight. It's called the fight and flight system. When I'm under threat, my body produces everything I need to be able to fight the threat or to sprint away from the threat. But unfortunately, the human race, which is highly stressed and feels threatened on a regular basis because you're being bullied or people are being nasty to you, or you don't like your job, or your relationship's not working, or there's horrible things going on in your life. So you get that rush of adrenaline, epinephrine, cortisol, which means your body's designed to now go fight and flight. Most people don't fight and flight, so they've now got these elevated heart rate, elevated blood sugar levels, blood fat levels, blood pressure, and that causes dis-ease. And when you feel sick, when you feel stressed, when you don't like your life, that's often when people start taking drugs, start drinking, start shopping, start gambling, start doing the stuff that has horrible side effects. So I'm asking for a very special reason. If you want to live your life every single day, every part of your day, and be able to do all the things that you want to do, what if you had a body that could do it? If you are fit and if you're strong, is it possible that you'll be able to do all the things that you want to do? And if you want the answer to be yes, even if you want to argue that it's not possible to feel good in 10 seconds, or it's not possible to get strong by only lifting something for 10 seconds in the phosphate system, instead of arguing it, could it be a really good idea? What if it worked? There's a great question I always say. When people say to me, Rowie, that won't work, whatever it is, when somebody says that's impossible, I always say, well, what if it was possible? What if it did work? What's the minimum amount of exercise? What's the minimum amount of pressure that you've got to put your body under to get a brain chemistry change so that you feel good? And I've got physiology on my side, and so have you. Isn't that bloody awesome? When you get puffed and when you lift heavy, and you do that in the phosphate system, so phosphate fit and phosphate strong, your brain chemistry changes, your body chemistry changes, you feel good, you've got more energy. And the interesting thing about energy, have you noticed that when you produce energy, you feel more energetic, and when you feel more energetic, you produce more energy. You've just got to do the ignition. And luckily the ignition's not 45 minutes, and it's not 60 minutes, and it's not I have to exercise for hours and hours. The ignition of the energy system, the ultimate energy system, is the phosphate system, and the ignition of that is 10 seconds. So regardless of how crappy you feel, if you put in 10 seconds of high intense activity, you will feel better. Isn't that bloody awesome? So I'm about to go out in my garden, lift heavy, dig the ground, pull out weeds, have a great time as a healthy, fit, strong old lady because I'm fit and strong. I can do all the things that I want to do because I'm fit and strong, and that's exactly what I would love for you, to be able to do all the things that you want to do all day, every day, regardless of the weather, regardless of what time of the day it is, regardless of what stress is going on in your life. Wouldn't it be nice to just go and do what you can do, what you want to do, what you're excited about doing, because you've got the energy, enthusiasm, and excitement to do it? And can you create your own? The answer, of course, is yes. Get puffed, lift heavy, do a combination of both, and you will feel energetic, excited, and enthusiastic about life. Woohoo! Thank you for coming to Romax. My name's Rowie. My goal every day is to make sure that I'm the living, breathing example of healthy, fit and strong, a stack of energy, a career or business that you love, being financially free and having great people in your life. And may you be doing that for the people in your life. And thank you for investing time with me, because I'm here because I want to share my passion, and may you be sharing your passion with the people in your life. Woohoo! Super duper doo. How are you? I'm sure you are amazing. Look at how amazing it is. Woo!